Welcome back, my anime ninjas, to Hell's Paradise, where trauma is currency and everyone's overdrafted. Episode 2 drops us deeper into the blender of blood, betrayal, and bad decisions. If you thought episode 1 was wild, buckle up. We kick off with Sagiri, our emotionally constipated executioner queen. Her childhood was basically a montage of how to raise a killer 101 featuring sword drills, a stoic dad, and 0 hugs. She's been chopping necks since she could walk, and now she's questioning if she's even human. So, if you're wondering why she's got the emotional range of a brick, just remember, hugs were outlawed in her household. Her dad would rather her be a regular girl, but growing up in an executioner's village where you have to work on dead bodies all day is not necessarily what you would call regular. But hey, what do I know? Next, we meet the rest of the island-bound psychos. And let me tell you, this lineup looks like the final boss roster of a therapy-themed fighting game. We've got cannibals, cultists, and one dude who looks like he eats people for breakfast. I mean, it's a trauma museum. You ever look at a group and just know none of them making it past episode 5? Yeah, that. Before the blood starts painting the scenery, a fellow criminal, this time a Konoichi, spots Gabimaru and instantly hits us with the "is that who I think it is?" energy. To her, he looks like a broken twig with abandonment issues. Sagiri, ever loyal to the sisterhood, starts side-eyeing him too, wondering if this dude's really the walking death machine everyone hyped up or just a toddler with trauma and a sword license. But then she peeks at her enchanted blade and it's basically screaming out, "Danger! Danger!" Damn, so that's all it took for you to doubt my mans? I see how it is. The shogunate finally drops the plan. And by plan, I mean a group vacation to hell with no return ticket. The mission: retrieve the mythical elixir of life from an island called Shinsenkyo. Sounds like a spa retreat, right? Wrong. It's Eldritch Horror All-Inclusive Edition. The last crew they sent, one dude came back with his head fused to a lotus. Not metaphorically, literally. The inmates would be pardoned if they could bring back the elixir. To keep things spicy, each convict would be assigned an executioner, because nothing says team building like being shadowed by someone whose job is to off your head if you act up. But here's the kicker. To keep things spicy, the shogunate's like, "We ain't got enough room on the boats for all y'all, so yeah, we need to trim the size of inmates." The inmates waste no time in trimming the fat. Everyone seems to be fighting, except for one person. Yep, it's Gabimaru. He instead tries to reason with the shogunate and explain why killing is not good. Yo, this dude really trying to turn a new hidden leaf.
I'm smiling, but it ain't funny.
His attempts are to no avail, and one of the inmates is ordered to kill Gabimaru on the spot for a chance to make it to the boat. Realizing that reasoning with criminals ranks just below hugging a shark on the list of bad ideas, Gabimaru sighs and reluctantly says, "Korosu ka?" So he slowly walks over to his target. Listen up, cause I had to pause the video for this. Everything that comes after this is enough reason to get on this anime. I'm already 2 years late. This was 2 years ago. You understand? Next season comes out January 2026. So you got about a month and a half left. Get on this anime. You will not regret it. What follows isn't a fight. It's a symphony of slaughter. Limbs pirouette through the air, arteries spray like broken fire hydrants, and Gabimaru moves with the grace of a ballerina raised by a pack of wolves. By the time the curtain falls, the stage is soaked, the audience is dead, and the only applause comes from the sound of blood dripping from his fingers as he sways his bloody hair back. Watching this man work reignited some lost sense of reassurance in Sagiri. As Gabimaru washes his face from all the blood he just spilled, she suddenly knows what he's going through. Fruck out of here. So we're just gonna act like we ain't see you doubt the homie a minute ago?
Episode 2 ends with a promise.
The island awaits, and it's not just deadly, it's weird. Think Midsommar meets Attack on Titan, but with more flowers and less logic. So if episode 1 was a slap, episode 2 is a roundhouse kick to your expectations. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and share this with fellow anime fans you think would like this show. But most importantly though, go watch Hell's Paradise. And watch Gabimaru turn paradise into a blood-soaked therapy session. And please drop a comment. I can't wait to read you guys roasting my weak-ass punchlines.